What's up? What's going on? How are we? Ah, it is so hot. I'm feeling sticky to this chair. I'm feeling sticky. How are you guys feeling? Do we not have audio? That's so weird. I usually have like some background music playing, but I guess it's not working. Rome, hello, welcome back. I see there's a couple people in the chat. I'm excited to be here. I had to take a week off just to get some business stuff done. We finished the Harry Potter project. I don't know if you guys saw it, but in we have our Harry Potter short that we did on not last week, but the week before. We spent an entire week doing a stream where we made Harry Potter, we made Dumbledore, we made all the animations work, and we turned it into an animated short and a short film in itself. And it was a lot of fun. Thank you to everybody who joined me for those streams. And that means we get to start a brand new project because we finished the old one, right? And so some friends and I, some really good friends of mine, we got together and we did a short film, or we filmed ourselves doing a short film called Sidequest. And basically, we're going to be using a piece of software, a piece of artificial intelligence, I guess, to basically redraw our art that we're going to be putting over these characters. And then we'll just be using some animation trickery to do all the animations for us, which will be super, super sweet. So this is my buddy Jeff, who is now a TikTok celebrity, but I knew him from college. And he was on a couple of like Netflix shows. And this is my friend Chris. Hold on, where is Chris? Chris over here on the left. That's me in my robe garb as a wizard. Very beginner level wizard. Chris has actually been in like Toyota commercials, and he's like a professional actor and scriptwriter now, and he has this like big, deep, sexy voice that I wish I had, but I don't. But anyway, so we did this short to completion, and it's kind of funny. And now what has to happen is we have to start making the art for the artificial intelligence to take and mold around the video that we shot, right? And so basically what has to happen is we want like an intro shot to the whole thing, and we're going to call this Sidequest, all right? So, and this is basically a Photoshop stream today, and we're just going to be working on that intro shot. And I want like a badass castle, which we're going to be making. We have to make the Sidequest logo, which is just we're going to use Trojan color as the logo. And hold on, let's just get it into place. And I don't know, maybe I want like a wooden board, right? Maybe. So I have Envato. Envato elements, stock photography, and you know we're gonna fantasy logo. We don't have to get like super into it. Man, these are really cool. Fonts, graphics. Let's check out some graphics. We're looking for fantasy. Oh, those are really cool. Fantasy logo. Oh, that's pretty cool. I think we're looking for like a wooden background. Like magic background, magic logo. We'll just call it, let's see if there's anything in magic logo. Oh, that's really cool. Magic logo. What are all these unicorns doing? Let's type D and D. See if there's anything that comes up for this. I don't think so. Wood plaque. Wood plaque. You know, when we do a Google search, fantasy logos, and just see what we can find. I don't know about you guys, but it is really hot in here. Final Fantasy logos, that's pretty sweet. Maybe like a sword. A sword. Oh, that's really cool. Set of different weapons. I love this guy. He is my new friend. The King's Throne. We're not trying to be Winter's End over here. I gotta put on a fan. Hope it doesn't bother you guys. I gotta put on a fan. It's hot. It's crazy hot. What if we just go with a night logo? Night logo. I feel like all of these are esport logos. Look at that. That's so cool. Not what we're going for. Yeah, no, these are all like esport logos. It's not what we're looking to do. So, you know, I'm just going to... we need like a vector sword. Just see about a simple sword. Yeah, I'm gonna download this. And open it up. Weapons pack. What do we got going on? And this is the sword I was looking at. Sidequest. And I want to make like a little plaque going on here. I want like some slightly rounded edges. Cool. And we need wood. We need like a wood texture, right? We need a bunch of wood textures to get this going on. And who knows, we might like do away with this altogether at some point. And this is going to be our logo. Just a really cheesy logo is what we're going for. So I have this idea that in the story, in the film, it starts with being like one of those old-timely narrators from like He-Man or something. Goes, "Oh, heroes," and it goes into like to talk about the castle that, you know, this barbarian and this very beginner level wizard are, you know, trying to like go and take over. And there's a castle. And so what we're looking for is kind of a rundown fantasy castle. Right? And maybe like He-Man castle. Ooh, goody. He-Man castle. You know, Castle Great Skull, which is kind of a spoof for us. And basically what we're doing is we're making a collage. Right? So we're basically making a collage of a bunch of different elements, which we're going to then paint over. And so like maybe it's in a wasteland. I'm looking for more of a fantasy wasteland. Fantasy wasteland, where are you? Maybe something a little bit. I guess we can't grab that. So we're looking for like different mythical elements to basically create a composition, which then we can start painting. Ooh, that's really cool. Fantasy swamp. And basically this is how like fantasy pieces get put together. So we're just looking for swamps. Fantasy swamp. That is a Magic the Gathering card. Aesthetic chaos. I try to be good at art. To the best of my ability, anyway. So right now we're definitely in the ideation phase, right? And in it is we're trying to pull together a bunch of elements which we can then use in the design. And all right, here we're gonna actually move this up, make this a little bit bigger. And we're gonna remove some of this area. Yeah, we gotta put a little bit of this back. And shrink it. And what we're really after right here is the like we want the castle elements, but I want the bridge a little bit over. So we're going to start removing huge sections over here. And we're going to put this back, and now I can move it over just a little bit. And we're still looking for like that major swamp piece. That'll give us like our textural foundation. Look for that swampy wasteland. That's what we're looking for. No. That's a little too nice for what we're looking for. That's the piece we just pulled from. And the ideation piece can take a while to put together. Let's try barren wasteland. Okay, this is close to what we're looking for. Rome, how's your day? How are you doing, man? Trying to put together the wasteland. A barren wasteland. Here we go. Find everything. One. There we go. And we're just trying to blend everything in together. Just try to blend everything in together a little bit. And I'm gonna head and use a curves level just to darken it up. And our castle that we currently have is a little overly saturated, so we're going to pull it back. Create clipping mask. It's a little. There we go. And I feel like we need some bigger like sky elements, right? Majesty sky. So we're basically trying to put all of this together, so it fits. That's not where we want. Let's see. And we're really just trying to work out the composition, right? Hue, saturation, create clipping mask. Gonna like make it foggy, right? And I'm gonna get a little closer in here. And we're definitely going to mess with the castle in a minute. So, and this castle is definitely like a parody of like the He-Man castle. So. So have you guys seen like the what is it? The new trailers for He-Man? Because I have, and I can say it's going to be amazing, especially since Kevin Smith was at the helm, right? And I'm going to go ahead and remove that second set of stairs. And we're going to fix this let's see. Let's change the opacity just a little. Get in here. And we're gonna have to change this a little bit. I'm looking for like really dark saturation. Like just evil wasteland, basically. And we can do a little bit better, I think. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this these sky elements that are part of it. And we'll look for like a more evil looking sky. I wonder what happens when you type in evil sky. Evil fantasy sky. Alright, just fantasy sky. Let's see what we can come up with. We're looking for evil fantasy sky. Evil fantasy sky. Evil fantasy sky. And so when they say like steal like an artist, this is exactly what they mean. Like you don't want to rip off somebody one-to-one. You want a whole bunch of different elements that you're using as a reference. Then you're actively trying to create something new. And that's what we're doing here today. Fantasy, dark, aesthetic. There we go. Just looking for like a really dark aesthetic. Just lots of clouds, I think, is probably the way to go. This is our full background that we have to put into everything else. Okay. So this is, you know what, I want something more over here. I feel like that is way too big. And can we get like maybe an evil tree or something? Evil tree element. Where's Pinterest? Evil tree. Just a dark evil tree, maybe. You know, I like this, so we're gonna get it, and we're gonna use it as a reference for this piece. Just to like help frame the painting. And we'll use multiply. So, so this is our reference, or this is the opening shot to Sidequest. And I'm going to save as Sidequest. And Sidequest. And I want a goat skull. All right. Oh man. I messed up. Where is that? Clipping mask. Cool. And so we're basically going to replace the Castle Gray skull with a and so all right, so we need to make some changes, just some slight changes. 100%. Let's boost this up. I feel like that's kind of a weird definer. And I'm gonna like, I want this to be on the other side of it, like this tower. Then I also want it to be kind of like open where the mouth is, or the doorway. to kind of match the teeth of the original Castle Grey skull. Okay. This is our intro shot. Create clipping mask. And now we do have to focus on a couple of other things that are going to have to happen. So I'm going to have to like physically paint all of this, which is going to take forever. And I also have to use my stylus to do it. And if I'm using my stylus, I can't live stream. I just realized I'm just not set up for it. But there's a couple of things that we can, you know, work on before we, you know, end this all. Castle Greygoat. Man. So much for like those realism shots, right? Like just straight fantasy. Cool. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of our layout for this piece? I definitely think I want like a different tree, or maybe like a goat statue. Would that be too much? We got a goat statue. What? Why do I have all these tabs open? Let's see. Goat statue. Like demonic goat statue. Let's see. Broken goat statue. Let's see. Fantasy statue. Alright, hold on 1 second. Gotta go on a break for a second. Sorry, my dog was doing something weird. I had to get something out of his mouth. Henry the dog, everyone. So we're looking for like a fantasy goat statue, I think. Fantasy goat statue. There we go. Which we're going to put right on top, and it's just like a generalization. Like it's just part of the decor, I think. And we'll go ahead and just kind of sink him in the ground next to this tree that's going on. Yeah. So this is our layout. And now I have to actually like paint this, right? So I'm gonna save it, and all of this is going into a folder called Shot, and the logo will sit on top, which we downloaded some like free textures, and we have to get them. We have to grab them. Oh, those are the weapons. Wood textures. Bundle of wood. Alright. We just need one, so I'm gonna pull it out. And let's take a look at all the different wood that there is. I think this is probably the best. I absolutely hate this logo. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this logo at all. I mean, just Sidequest by itself for now. Sidequest. So what are some thoughts, right? Now I have to like save it as a single image, and it has to be like the reference that I'm then going to have to to make, and I gotta paint using my stylus and everything, which means I can't live stream while doing it, unfortunately. But for future reference, this is how a lot of shots in cartoons get made. They pull in a bunch of images. They basically set up the juxtaposition of those images, and then they paint them so they're new. And by the end of this, I should have something that looks like the Castle Grey Goat. Oh, Castle Grey Skull, which is what we're kind of mimicking. Oh. It's like Spider Island, I guess. Oh, that's really trippy. Where was this when we were originally, like, starting this? So anyway, in the next live stream on Wednesday, we are going to start using EB Synth, which I have to download. And then you guys will be able to see what we're going to start making with all of this art. And I still have to, like, paint some backgrounds for each one of these. So I have to do a background for Jeff. I have to do a background for these guys. I have to do, like, the initial single color shadings for both of these. And this is like them opening the doors. Here's Jeff appearing in smoke. Oh, this is like yeah, this is going to be some really shitty animation. It's going to be amazing. Oh, he didn't put in the voices. That sucks. Well, anyway, that's it for this stream. Thank you everybody who joined me in making this really cool fantasy piece, which hopefully by the end of this week I'll have completely finished. And you guys, thank you so much for joining me. Be sure to like, favorite, and subscribe. Do all the different things on whatever social network that you're currently watching this on. And I will see you in the next video.